Okay, so far on deck, some minor things from the winter. One is all of these lifelines turned brown under the tarp for some reason, and I don't know why. But they need to be replaced anyway. So let's go through a list of everything that needs to be replaced or worked on. So 10 years ago when I took these handrails off, the plugs didn't quite fit, and for some reason they're just shrinking and getting worse. So I got to replace all these wooden plugs. And I got to find out where a source of water leakage is. I'm going to replace this window because this window is cracked right there. Companionway door, it's a little on the roddy side, so got to get rid of that, replace it. So this would be my third attempt at these windows. When I bought the boat 13 years ago, they were falling out. So I reinstalled them using Plexus epoxy, which is the same material CNC used back in 1984 when the boat was built. My mistake at the time was not providing spacers in the glue and ended up squishing most of it out during the installation. So the repair only lasted a few years. I redid the job, this time having brand new bronzed acrylic lenses custom made. And again, I used Plexus epoxy, properly spaced, expertly installed. And I was very pleased with the work. The windows performed very well for many seasons, until the port window cracked. The windows are under a lot of tension. Being structural and 5 feet long, they need to absorb a lot of thermal expansion, while the epoxy absorbs the differences in the expansion between the black windows and the white fiberglass. That's a lot to endure, and the port window failed under the load. And this time, I resolved to try a new technique. Instead of epoxy, I would use 3M structural tapes. But the window wasn't giving up its tenacious grip on the fiberglass very easily. I spent hours cutting away the old cured plexus. But when the window finally came out, most of the gel coat and top layer of fiberglass came with it. Hey, today's a new day. Well, it's an evening, and I'm tired, but I gotta get some work done on the boat. I'm gonna take some cardboard, use the cardboard because I need to make a template of the window. Okay, boat has been protected from rainwater since now there's a great big bloody hole in the cabin top where that window used to be. Okay, so I thought this was going to be an easy job. Just lay out the pieces and trace it. But no, because when I pulled the old window out, so much of the frame and fiberglass and everything came with it. It's still attached to the window. All right, I need a plan B. Plan B is going to be this. I'm going to lay out all the pieces. I'm going to trace it as best I can. And I'll just trim the cardboard slightly as necessary and then try I'll fit it in the hole. I mean, what else can I do, right? I'm not going to spend freaking hours cleaning off this piece of plastic only to have it not be correct. Well, let's get started. We'll lay out as much as we can. That's all right. That's all right. Okay, so here's the problem. See all these cracks right here? A lot of cracks right here. Quite a bit of cracking along this surface. Already started digging in a little bit here, but I got to fine tune it a bit with the Dremel. So each one of these cracks is pretty deep, right through that layer of gorp that encapsulates the balsa wood core. Here's the balsa core. I've exposed it, and I do believe it was getting a little bit wet. Also, I got to fix all these issues from pulling the window out. So first things first, we're going to fill these cracks and make this ship shape. Then we'll take care of the structural cracks. And then lastly, after we get the template made, we'll repair these surfaces as well. But wait, you bought a sailboat, you say? Yeah, well, okay. I'm saddest in that regard that I did buy a sailboat, especially one that every single year I seem to have to do surgery on. But whatever. Is what it is. That's enough. All right, well, I didn't quite get everything done that I wanted to get done. So I ground out all the spider cracks, just all the ones I could see, all the way back, even back onto this jib car track, and even a little up here.
Hey, thanks for watching. On the next one, we're going to really get into this repair. We're going to break out the epoxy, fill in all the cracks, and create a template which will allow us to make a new surface for the new window to adhere to. We'll see you then.